Microsoft Excel, along with all the other versions of the Office family, uses themes and styles. Now, it's always important to have a good feel for some of the universal commands through Microsoft Word. We talked quite a bit about applying styles. I'd like you to keep in mind that the smart diagrams, the word art, all the features of styling that we talked about in Word apply to Excel. In this particular movie, we are going to talk about just a couple styles that are unique to Microsoft Excel. Styles are on the Home tab under the Style section. In this particular case, I can simply go to Format a Table and choose a table design. Now keep in mind, a table is going to be looking for multiple columns and multiple rows. You will notice that there's quite a variety of different styles that you can choose. It will ask where your data is for your table, and then we can say OK. You'll notice in this case that it automatically highlighted my column headings, and you'll also notice it automatically turned on the filter buttons. If you do not want the filter buttons in your style, simply go to Sort and Filter and turn off the filter. Now remember, of course, you must have your table selected prior to going to the filter to turn it off. At this point, if I'd like to go back into Format as a Table, I can simply choose Format, and you'll notice the image is changing right away on the screen itself. Another method of actually applying styles is to apply them to each individual cell. In this case, I'm going to choose my column headings and go to Cell Style. Now in the Cell Style, notice that the fonts are changing in accordance with the headings that I have chosen. It keeps the color in the background. Should I choose to actually change the color, you'll notice now I can go into the individual colors that are on that basic table. I can also choose to put good, bad, and neutral, which are meant to be defined as universal color coding when we talk in terms of conditional formatting later. It is important to just look through each of the styles for the individual cells and the Format as Table. Also, it's important to understand the difference between these items. The table is looking for columns and rows of data. The Cell Styles is looking for changes to only what is selected on the screen. Now notice in this case I chose the entire table, so the entire table is changing in the background. It is your preference to choose whatever styles that you would like to when you're putting together the data itself. As always, the normal font features are available as in the earlier programs. If I would like to take one cell and highlight that cell, I still can. If I'd like to change just one font color, I can do that also. In conjunction with the font is the styles, the Cell Style and the Format as Table. It's important to be aware of these features that you can actually use in Excel. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this movie, the Insert command will allow you to put in your smart art, your shapes, your clip arts, and your picture, similar to the way that we did in Microsoft Word.